Hello students, welcome to the chemistry course. Last class we have started ionic equilibrium. In that we have discussed types of electrolytes and factors affecting on degree of ionization. In today's class I am going to explain ionization constant or dissociation constant. According to the Arrhenius theory of dissociation or ionization, an electrolyte dissociate into ions in water solution. Let us assume a electrolyte AB which dissociate into ions in water. Let us assume A plus B plus. In this fashion it is dissociating, and after some time the dissociated ions and undissociated molecule, here undissociated molecule is AB and dissociated ion is A plus and B minus, which establish equilibrium, and this equilibrium is called ionic equilibrium. So whenever we want to write a ionization constant or dissociation constant, first we have to represent this equation. So when we are taking electrolyte, how it is undergoing dissociation aqueous solution, that we have to represent. And the equilibrium is established between ions and undissociated molecule. This equilibrium is called ionic equilibrium. Once we have written ionic equilibrium, we can apply law of mass action, that is concentration of the product by concentration of the reactant equal to constant. It is similar like chemical equilibrium condition. So generally we apply for chemical equilibrium. In this chapter we have to apply for dissociated ion versus undissociated molecule. So they form equilibrium condition. Once it is formed equilibrium condition, we can apply law of mass action. Let's take a general example. Let's consider an electrolyte AB which dissociate in solution to form ion A plus and B minus. I have represented here. AB is dissociated into A plus and B minus. Now how we can write a ionization constant? By applying law of chemical equilibrium. The equilibrium constant written as in the following expression: K equal to equilibrium constant, concentration of the product here products are A plus and B minus divided by concentration of undissociated molecule, that is concentration of AB, which is equal to constant. This constant is known as ionization constant or dissociated constant, and this is very characteristic for particular substance, and these values varies with only temperature. The K value depends on temperature. The temperature changes, the K value changes, and this K is called ionization constant. Similarly, this concept we can apply to the weak acids and weak bases. Let's take first example, ionization of weak acid. Let's consider a weak acid. Let's consider a dissociation or ionization of weak acid. So I am taking acetic acid as an example. According to Arrhenius concept, acetic acid dissociate into H plus and acetate ion CH3CO minus. Now dissociated ions and undissociated molecule of acetic acid which is formed ionic equilibrium. Now once it is formed a equilibrium, we can apply law of chemical equilibrium condition, that equilibrium constant K equal to concentration of H plus and concentration of acetate ion, that is concentration of the product by concentration of the reactant, which gives a equilibrium constant K, that is called ionization of weak acid. Now here it is a acid dissociation. Now K usually we write subscript with A, that indicates that it is a acid dissociation constant. This is called and this Ka value, it is also depends on temperature only. So it is acid dissociation constant is, it is a product of the concentration of H plus ion and anion divided by the concentration of undissociated acid is equal to constant. This constant is called dissociation constant or acid dissociation constant. This value also depends on temperature. Similarly, we can focus on ionization of weak base. Let's take example ionization of weak base. Let's consider ammonia. And we know that ammonia is a weak base. In water, which takes proton from water, it is converted into NH4 plus, which releases OH minus. Now at this ionic equilibrium, we can apply law of chemical equilibrium. If you are applying law of chemical equilibrium for the above expression, then we get equilibrium constant Ka equal to concentration of the product by concentration of the reactant. Here water is present in excess. Let assume this is a constant. Here I am taking Kc and water I am taking as a K. It is a very dilute solution and its concentration is taken as a constant. Let's take K. Now I can write this expression Kc equal to NH4 plus by K. Now K I am taking into this side. Now K is a constant and K is also constant. Since the product of two constant Kc and K is equal to another constant, that constant is Kb. Here we are taking as a weak base, I am writing Kb. Base dissociation constant equal to NH4 plus OH minus NH3 ammonia, and this is called base dissociation constant. It is a product of the concentration of hydroxyl ion OH minus and cation NH4 plus. It is divided by the concentration of the undissociated base is equal to constant, this constant is called base dissociation constant or the dissociation constant of base. And this value also varies with only temperature. The Kb and Ka all equilibrium constants which are varies with only with temperature. This is about the ionization constant or acid dissociation constant, base dissociation constant, which are useful in the coming classes. How we have to write acid dissociation constant, base dissociation constant or equilibrium constant.